This week on Mining Matrix with Mania, we sit down with the Director General Mining Cadastral Office, Engineer Obadiah Simon Nkom, to enlighten us on how transparent is Nigeria's mining licensing systems, its reforms, policies, and what is new with the e-cadastral system. Find out more on this. Don't miss out on Mining Matrix with Mania, where solid minerals meets policy, only on Asset Television.
Hello and thanks for staying with us on Asset Television. I am Mania Osebi. First, the headlines. Social Democratic Party moves convention to Bauchi State. PDP apologizes to Nigerians over projecting Wike on platform. And federal government bans use of honorary doctoral degrees. Now, the news in details. The national chairman of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, Professor Sadiq Gombe, says the party relocated its convention to Bauchi State due to challenges in securing a suitable venue. Professor Gombe made this known in Abuja while delivering a speech ahead of the screening exercise of the presidential aspirant for the 2027 general elections, Prince Adewale Adebayo, alongside former Minister of Information, Labaran Mako.
Professor Sadiq Gombe explained that the decision to move the convention was in line with the party's constitutional provision, which allows such gatherings to be held in any part of the country. The SDP national chairman expressed appreciation to the governor of Bauchi State for providing a venue for the exercise, despite not being a member of the party.
The meeting of the Central Working Committee of the 2027 Convention and presidential primaries of the party holding in Bauchi on the 9th of May 2026, that is on Saturday, 4 days to come, inshallah. We have finished all preparation toward the 2026 convention and presidential primaries of the party. We have various committees and subcommittees, statutory committees, and other committees for the convention were sworn in, are up and doing toward a successful convention and presidential primary.
Professor Gombe described the gesture as a demonstration of democratic inclusiveness and support for political processes.
We have the screening committee under the chairmanship of Air Vice Marshal Abubakar Sadiq Liman, MNI, and 5 other members. Then we have the screening appeal committee under the chairmanship of Alhaji Salisu Muhammad and 4 other members. Then we have the electoral committee under Dr. Edouard James Naime as the chairman, with 5 other members, with Professor Umar Adamu as the secretary. Then we have the electoral appeal committee under the chairmanship of Honorable Alhaji Kabir Muhammad Bongozo and Dr. Islamiyat Oluwatoyin Abdulkadir. The 9th May convention coming up in Bauchi.
On his part, the chairman of the screening committee, Air Vice Marshal Sadiq Abubakar Liman, retired, stressed the need for strict adherence to laid down guidelines, noting that only aspirants who meet the criteria will be cleared to contest. Mania OCAB, Asset Television News.
People's Democratic Party, PDP, has tendered a profuse apology to Nigerians for offering a platform to Nyesom Wike, Minister of Federal Capital Territory FCT, through which he became a local government chairman, Minister of State, and Governor. Additionally, the PDP assured Nigerians that there is no amount of threats that will frighten the truth, noting that even though lies like those vomited by Wike, travels faster than the truth. They will, however, not reduce the efficacy of the truth when it arrives. He said, however, that if it has not offered Wike the platform, the nation would have not saved the mitigated damage done to the psyche of countless Nigerians. This is as the opposition party also described Wike as a person whose conduct, speeches and reasoning has not just become a national but international disgrace. The federal government has announced the prohibition of recipients of honorary degrees from prefixing doctor to their names in any official, academic and professional settings. Minister of Education Tunji Alausa, who announced the new policy at the Presidential Villa Abuja on Wednesday, declared that any violation that amounts to a form of academic fraud should be subjected to legal and repositional constitutions, noting that the recent trend being witnessed revealed the fact that award of honorary degrees has been seriously abused and politicized. We'll now take a break, and when we return, more stories.
Who really owns what in the Nigerian mining sector? This week on Mining Matrix with Mania, we sit down with the Director General Mining Cadastral Office, Engineer Obadiah Simon Nkom, to enlighten us on how transparent is Nigeria's mining licensing systems, its reforms, policies, and what is new with the e-cadastral system. Find out more on this. Don't miss out on Mining Matrix with Mania, where solid minerals meets policy, only on Asset Television. Who really owns?
Welcome back. Nigeria and Ghana have reinforced their joint fight against drug trafficking networks in West Africa, sending a strong warning to criminal cartels with a new wave of coordinated enforcement and intelligence sharing efforts. Chairman of the National Drug Enforcement Agency, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, retired, declared that both countries are now more aligned than ever in tackling transnational drug crimes. The NDLA boss made this known to journalists in Abuja while playing host to the delegation from Ghana's Narcotics Control Commission, led by its Director General, Brigadier General Maxwell Obuba Manti. Marwa described the visit as a strategic step beyond diplomacy, emphasizing that the growing sophistication of drug trafficking and its links to money laundering demand deeper regional collaboration. The International Press Institute, IPI, has announced plans to launch a global campaign against the governors of Niger and Akwa Ibom states, Muhammad Umar Bago and Umo Eno, as well as former Inspector General of Police Kayode Igbetokun, over actions, it says, undermine press freedom in Nigeria. Mojid, president of IPI Nigeria and editor-in-chief of the Premium Times, disclosed this on Wednesday at the launch of the Institute's office in Abuja. He said that 3 individuals had earlier been blacklisted in the IPI Nigeria's Book of Infamy for conduct deemed hostile to media freedom. That is the news at this hour. Do follow us on our social media handles for more news updates. On behalf of the news crew, I am Mania Osebi. Many thanks for watching.
Who really owns what in